Greetings and welcome to Auto Matters. Today we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to repack a muffler. This is the 1990 project. We're also going to refurbish it, clean it up, make it pretty. But 2-stroke, 4-stroke, they're all the same, just different sizes. Now depending on the kind of packing you have, it's how you want to take it apart. So we'll show you one way and maybe the other. Alright, here we are. So we want the exhaust tip connected to the can. So we'll take it apart at this end. If you have one that's not repackable, the fancy rivets, drill them out. And you either put in new rivets or you have someone weld nuts inside your cap, which we've done before in the past. So that way you can repack it whenever without too much problem. But I got fancy for a while and would just reroute them all the time, just so it looks factory, I guess. Alright, you normally would want to wear gloves for this in case you have fiberglass packing. And with it, you pull the two apart and it comes so easy. In this case, I don't know when the last time it was taken apart. It weighs a ton, feels like it's full of oil, and it gets to be very difficult. What I've done in the past is you beat the crap out of it on a surface. That's one option. Or you risk damaging your threads by going in here with a punch and prying little by little through the holes to push it out. That's all we're replacing. I can tell kind of the right color over here, but it's so incredibly oil soaked. There's no way it's stopping sound. It's just way too saturated. So we'll swap this out, get it all cleaned up here. Once we get this cut off, gotta poke the holes clean and clean the pipe, and I'll show you in a second. There's cuts. Man, this stuff is nasty shape. You know, see how we're all clogged up. Now the boring part nobody likes to do. Go up. Alright, several hours poking holes, a little more time on the wire wheel. This is our finished product. And now we'll put new packing on it, taper down, and assemble the muffler. But, you know, that's the packing. Let's make this pretty first.
Months later.
Alright, we got the silencer all cleaned up and disassembled. I gotta lay it out in order and make sure I put them in the right way up. Very important, don't want to mess that up in your installation. Normally, this will already be in here if you're just repacking it. But it's real simple. You take your core, separate it, clean it all as we've done here. And your backing. Measure your backing. There we are. A little shorter on the core. That's going to go in there. There. Where we have to go. So we're about a 1/2 inch shy of all this on length. So that way we fit all the way inside. And we'll cut. using the close enough method. There, I finally got her done. All right. Now beware, it's an oval, but it's going to wrap round. So you want to start on the bottom, on one of your thicker sides, to help form that oval shape. And wrap her as tight as you can. Till she gets about as fat as she can. It's going to be right there. Where I cut this a little short. Alright. Keep her tight. We'll see how I've done. Painter's tape or masking tape, something that's going to burn away. I've done 2. You can do 3 if you really want.
Now don't try this at home.
Okay, we're going to do a thin bead of silicone inside here. You can put on here, but when you put on here, it's going to schmooze out. My goal, putting it on the inside, is that it pushes in. It's probably going to smear the whole way. Again, making sure you're going the right way. Start in. I messed up. Don't ever do the silicone like that.
What were you thinking?
Here, I thought I'd be smart. Put it on the end cap. Ooh. There we are. Now we're going. Working like this as I'm making a mess. Again, don't do it how I did. Don't try to be smart. Stick with what you've always done.
Well, we're past the point of no return.
Go in the right direction. Not only do we have to line it up in here, we might have to wiggle this pipe to get it go in the other pipe. Now, the silicone on the inside should work. It doesn't matter, I've already made a ginormous mess. Don't do that. Don't do what I did. All right, that is the top. Can down. Line her up. Now you don't have to line up just the external, but you have to make sure the core inside lines up with the end cap. So that's what you see me doing here, lining up that inner core. There we are. Don't do that. Just trying to get fancy with the camera and messed it all up. Just stick with what works. I have thought this one out. Normally I would use Loctite on these, since this probably won't come apart for about 10 years. I'm gonna very carefully make a mess with the silver goo with a little anti-seize on them. One final touch. The FMF sticker to replace the one I peeled off, because this is a legit FMF silencer. There we are, ready for a bike. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe.